What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Sweetice, and finishing up this baby. And there's a lot of confusion with it. I got a lot of things that's going on with it. Thank you for coming to my channel. I've been trying to go live, but it's really hard because it just don't work right like that. But I just want to welcome everybody back to the channel and try to figure out this video. Now, this is a silicone doll that I did that I had recently got. No, not recently. I got this doll about 2.5 to 3 years ago on YouTube, not YouTube, on Amazon, one of my favorite places. I got it from Amazon, and it was okay. It was okay, and it was it was it was coming. It was coming along. I can say that it's coming along. And what happened was it it took a lot out of me to do this doll because it technically it takes a lot to do these dolls. So I've been doing reborn dolls for years, but I had stopped. And so now I'm going to talk a little bit about the silicone dolls and stuff like that. You kind of seen the doll and shot me. So it's been kind of complicated. It's been kind of complicated doing these, and the silicone dolls are harder to do. So this was a Caucasian doll that I painted and got it all together. So getting it together, you guys can see her. She's going to be a girl. I'm playing some music in the background, which is my music originally, and the first song is called Keep Staring at Tea. And so, like I said, with these dolls, it takes a lot of painting, knick-knacking it, and kind of getting it together. And to say I would do this again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do this again. I mean, because it's a lot of work, and it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. It was not as easy as I thought it would be. So this is some of the brown that I had, and you can tell when it's ready because it gets real sticky. So, and this is some of the paint that I use. And I do have a little bit of brown left that I will use a little bit of brown that I have. I want to use my black. This is brown right here. So, and like I said, it gets complicated because it's not easy. So one of the things I'm going to do is take a little bit of the paint that I have. I'm going to use a little bit of brown. Just a little bit. Use a little bit of brown. Yep, a little bit of brown. And I'm going to use a little bit of yeah, I'm going to just play with the brown. Because I'm going to play with the brown on her face. Like make a little brown, trying to get in that spot there, because I kind of made like a boo-boo a little bit, and getting that together. And I use these little pounces and bounces, little bounces. And so she's going to have a blemish. So I'm trying to do my best to get the blemish together, but that blemish is not going over here. Working around it, trying to get it together. But a lot of people in this community have been really nice. It's not a lot of people don't understand it. They don't understand it like we do. They don't understand it like we do because this is like a little weird kind of you gotta understand it to see. And I just be playing with it because this has been a really experience for me. Then I'm just gonna take it back off. Yeah. So that was Keep Stirring the Tea by me. And I got more to come. More to come. So this is Take the Bag, and I'm just messing with this. This is something I kind of got messed up with a little bit. And I didn't want to mess her up, but I don't know what happened. That stuff just came out. Jamaica's jerking with me. I'm not trying to be perfect with it. Trying to. Trying to fix some stuff I got. And I don't have nobody to. I used to put moles on them, but I don't. Not anymore like I used to. I used to put moles. And I got some kind of silicone brushes. Yeah, so I got that. Come on. Yeah, but I've been watching a lot of videos, and I've been watching the YouTube videos on the silicones, and they're very expensive because it takes a lot of work to do them. It takes a lot of work to do them. I really like this one the way it came out, and she's very. I'm not even gonna lie, she's very scruffy, and they get a lot of what's the name on it? They give a lot of length on them, but I mean, it depends on you. It depends on you. This is all cured on her. Cured means like if you put see this, nothing's coming on there, which is a good thing. But I'm still kind of like drying it off. And I got used to people saying how sticky they are, and so I got this in her mouth so she can have a passy. Reborn dolls are so different from silicone dolls. Let me tell you, reborns is we paint them with Genesis, but silicone dolls are so different. They are really different. They are not the same. So I can pretty much touch her because she's kind of dry. I don't want nothing on her butt. Ooh. Go. She got a lot of red on her. She got missing spots on her. But this is going to be a go. So she got a lot of red on her. And I think that she is really came out okay. But you can't really see her blemishes, and she have a lot of blemishes. But I'm going to put hair in her hair. So it's called rooting. And like I said, I put this in her mouth. I learned all this from social media, so she could put a passy in her mouth. I got her some eyes. I can change them, but she had color eyes. I like them. She's kind of like a sandy cocoa brown. She has really thick skin. She has thick skin. I wanted to see how it was coming out. So I did follow all the steps that they said, but sometimes when you're doing these dolls, some of the steps it takes a lot. It takes a lot of layers, lots of layers to do it. So um, I don't have no armature in her, but I do want some. So I got to get the thing for her. I pretty much want some for her head. You know, I think that'll be nice for her head. And it's been a really good job doing it. I really had a good time doing it. And will I do it again? Hell no. I'm not doing this no more. This is it. I'm gonna root her and clean her up, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm done. Plus, I got rid of all the paint. Yes, I did. So she noticed she's really red underneath. I didn't mat her yet. She has a little friend right here. Let me see where she can put in here. She has a little friend. You can see kind of see the color. So it's not the best that I can do, but it's the best that I did. First time I had this, I had this for 2.5 years in here, and I wanted her to come alive. I wanted her to come alive. And the thing about a silicone is the movement, is the body. Reborn dolls is different because you're painting them, you're going back and forth, and you're painting them. If you got the time to put the effort in this, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. If you notice, you're gonna see a lot of reds. That's a lot of red that I used. Toning it down, not really because I'm gonna be matting her. I'm gonna say I'm done, not because I'm giving up. It's because I did everything that I needed to do, and I like the way she came out. So getting back to the silicones and reborns, this was bought off of Amazon. So this wasn't bought by a sculptor. I don't know who made her. If you do, you could put her in the comments. You could put it in the comments, and you'll see. I got some videos that I have to cut the stuff off because I don't know what happened with Facebook with YouTube Live. But I like the way she coming along. She's not perfect, of course. She's still a little bit sticky, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. And she got some blemishes, but it's not as bad as I thought would it be. So that part is okay. She's like, oh my god! But you can see the love for silicone, right? And it's like, I don't know. You can put it in the chat. Um, they have the way of feeling like a baby because they move around and stuff like that. I want to put some armature on her neck, so I don't want her neck to be moving all over the place. But I think she has a really, really cute face. I think she came out all right. Her head and everything is really, really. It's like it's messy. It's messy. I'm not gonna lie. The camera's making it look good. It's messy. I did the nail tips and everything. I got paint falling off and everything. So I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I did get through it. We use these here. Let's give it a shake. Let's give it a shake. Nice, nice shake. Say hey. Say hello. One of my favorite things was to paint them and pack them and send them off. But this is gonna be mine. So ain't nobody gonna be able to take her out and see all her blemishes. But she gonna be alright. Okay? So basically getting back to it, the caring of it, the caring of it, the holding of it, the gentleness of it. It's not a real baby. It's not a real baby, guys. It's not a real baby. So we not having a real baby. This is a silicone, and this is how silicones are. I don't know the quality of it, but she got some stains on her, and I don't care at this point. I did a good job with her. I'm gonna pick her off. I'm gonna pick a lot of the lint off of her. I tried to keep a lot of stuff off them, but lint do come to them. I got her dancing. Look at her. Look at her. But it was a challenge to do it. I used up all of the products. I used up all the products that I had. And a lot of times too, you'll be painting and the colors and stuff will be over here, and you're like, what did I do with that? And it's like, it's somewhere over here, somewhere, you know? So I got a lot of stuff to pick off on her, but I did wanted to share the video. Oh, that's her head. Loop. It's not a real baby. So I got it right here so you guys can see her. And she got some issues. She got a lot of red, but I wanted the red on her. I really did want the red on her. I didn't mat her yet, but I will after I wash her. So I want her to speak and say hi if she's on my Sweetice playlist. So if you like rap music and you like all of that, that's Sweetice. And that's my playlist on here, my album, and she's on here. So I'm gonna tell you guys, when I went to my first doll show, it was in Florida, and it was nice. It was really nice. I got a chance to really see the artists, see the dolls. We didn't see a lot of silicones. It was many years ago, but now there's a lot of silicones, and they are perfect. So if you're not perfect and you're kind of like me, it's okay because you still can create something. Now, if you saw her in person, you would see all the imperfections in her. But I tried and I wanted to share it with people because a lot of people don't get a chance to share their work. Sometimes they give up and throw it out. Will I ever do another reborn doll, silicone doll again? No. I got some reborn dolls I might be having for sale. So, am I going to be letting people play with this baby? Yeah, maybe little kids. So, I got some things that's off that, but this is just going to be where we at. Where we at now with this. So, basically, this is where we at with this. I wanted to share this with you guys and then say hello. So, like I said, I got her from Amazon maybe 2 years ago. I don't know the exact name of her, but I know she's a sweetheart and she's really, really pretty. And I'm gonna root her with a whole bunch of curly hair. Give her a whole bunch of curly hair. And I like her little fingers. And they get fragile. Hey. So one of the main things about them is they get real sticky, and you don't want them to be sticky, but that's how they are, and I think that's why they mat them. The paint, it fairly dries easy. Sometimes it don't, so you got to really double check your work. Double check your work. She got a little friend right here, so double check your work and get it together. And like I said, I got a lot of plans for her. And I got outfits, I got clothes, but shopping and taking her out with her. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just dropped her baby. Here she go. Say hey. Hey. So I also watched a lot of silicone videos too, and I watched a lot of things get painted. And I watch professional silicone people paint things and get things all together. And it was really interesting to see how they paint stuff. I seen them paint the Grinch, the Joker, and I see all the steps that are taken in painting these dolls. And I like it. I like the steps that are taken in it. But you know, it can get complicated. Maybe she wanna hold it in her hand. That's cute, right? So basically, it's a silicone baby. It's not a real baby. It's a girl. I got it from Amazon about 2.5 years ago. Hey, if you want to try to paint them, you're gonna have to get some of the equipment to paint them. The brushes. You're gonna have to get rid of a lot of that stuff unless you know how to clean the silicone up, because it the silicone dries up really really quick. But I mean, I think that she could be a little big girl winter for anybody. I think that she can really be a pretty. I think she's really cute. What you guys think? Yeah, so I think you can try them out. This is not the finished project, but I'm not gonna mess it up anymore. Plus, I ran out of the paint, the silicone paint. And once you start running out of stuff, you got to start ordering stuff again. So I'm not trying to do all of that. Yeah, say hey. So if you are a reborn doll artist or silicone doll artist, please come in the chat and you can give me some pointers on different things, how to get and achieve different colors. I can tell you this took a lot of layers of brown mixed with different other colors to get just to get where I'm at. So I'm happy that I came this far, but it wasn't no joke, you know? Let them know just what you mean. Work that body like a washing machine. Clap them hands like a tangerine. Big girls, remember you are that queen. Tambourine. Yeah, but just painting them, getting. I had to throw away a lot of brushes because they. What happens is, here's the brush. Look what happens to the brush. It gets so hard, and it's like you can't do nothing else with it. So you got to get a lot of. I would get a lot of cheap brushes, like brushes from the dollar store. I got some armature that I'm going to put in her head and maybe her hands to keep the head up. And I'm going to get her washed up and matted and ready for some hair, some clothes, and some love. I do have a hole in her head like this. Took out some of the out of the inside. I took some of the inside out. I wasn't really worried about the head as much because I'm gonna be rooting that, but I did. Say hi. Yay! So I would suggest it. I don't have a problem with the dolls. I just wouldn't do it again. It's a lot of layers. It's a lot of time. But if you have the patience and the time to do it, I suggest you try it. I mean, I wouldn't tell somebody not to try something. That's not me. I'm not gonna tell you not to try something because I don't want to try it. But I did it, and I think that anybody can do it. I think that anybody could do these dolls. I think anybody can do these dolls, and including yourself. So this is still me, my music in the background. It's called Blocking and Delete. And she can dance. Yeah. She got that stain on the side of her face. Y'all see it? It's a big block. That's right. And and all of it is and says she is sticky. What happened now? Let me see how much we got. So, just working back, practicing a little bit. Bring it here. So, just cleaning it up a little bit. Here, put this back. Here. Hold on. That's all? Yes. Okay, so back to the scene. Just trying to clean it up a little bit. And like I said, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But if you put your energy to it, it's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do. So that's block and delete. Ha. Sometimes you gotta block and delete people to get back to where you need to be. Block and delete. Sweetice. Thank you for listening. And I want to make sure that people understand that when you are doing all of this, when you are doing all of this. Yes, we back together. Let me cut this down a little bit. Together again. Yes, we back together. Me and my man together again. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this off and just telling you guys thank you for everybody that everybody that so everybody that participate in checking out the dolls and stuff, and if you look through, you're gonna see blemishes, and that's just what it is. You're gonna see some blemishes. But that's what it is. So to say it was a challenge, it was a challenge, but I think I'm at the point where I'm done, because you can paint these dolls forever, and that's not something you're gonna want to do. So I used to make the reborn dolls, and I love doing it, but it was just a lot of work. But trying to do the silicone, my paint was old too, so I wouldn't suggest using old paint. My paint was like 2 years old. My paint was pretty old. Even this was pretty old. So I would suggest, if you start this, make sure you do your homework on this. Check on your product and get it all together. I'm glad everybody's watching me. I'm glad you got a chance to watch this video. Know that nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect when you're doing this stuff. Nothing is perfect. So as of this recap, this is my first reborn doll. It's a silicone doll that I bought from Amazon maybe two years ago. And I bought the paint and all this stuff about 2 years. Because I'm like, I can do this. I do reborn dolls. I can do this. But, Lord knows, I give a big up to all the silicone artists. I can't even imagine how hard it is for you guys to do that. So God bless you with that. I'll come back with another video, but God bless you with that. And it ain't easy. It is not easy. So continue performing, continue pushing, continue going for your goals, continue trying, continue listening to music. Check me out, Sweetice, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Cash App, Sweet. What's my Cash App? Sweet869. Anybody wanna donate? You can. I'll see which one I have. If you wanna donate. Um, let me see what I have. I'm trying to find it. It's in my, I think it's Sweet869. But anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. See ya.